Good evening. Tonight we gather here to celebrate an extraordinary group of individuals who dedicated their life to the profession of education. We have 15 people retiring from the district this year. And when I say dedicated their life, I really mean that. When you add the years of time they spent in education, the 15 people total 450 years of education dedicated to students. Can we give a round of applause for that? That's truly remarkable. As we bid farewell to this remarkable group, it is my honor to acknowledge them on behalf of the entire school district. Throughout their career, they have been a beacon of knowledge, inspiration, and guidance to countless students. They have touched the lives of generations. Their passion for education has not only taught academic knowledge, but has also installed in their students the values of compassion, integrity, and perseverance. In the classroom, these teachers have been an embodiment of excellence. Their commitment to creating an engaging learning environment has fostered a love of learning for their students. But their impact extends far beyond the classroom walls. Our retirees have been mentors, coaches, and role models to countless students. They have encouraged their students to dream big, to believe in themselves, and reach for the stars. Moreover, this group's dedication to their craft has not gone unnoticed by their colleagues. They have been a source of inspiration to their peers, sharing their knowledge, expertise, and innovation throughout the years. As we reflect on their remarkable careers, it is evident that these 15 individuals have impacted many people in our district and in our community, and will be long felt after they leave our school. At this time, I'm going to individually acknowledge our retirees, and we have some pictures that I'd just like to go through briefly. Our first one being Miss Jen Bell. Jen was hired in 1989 as Miss Jones. I believe, Jen, you were hired as a long-term sub, maybe in Frackville?
In the Gerardville building,
Gerardville,
third grade, the first year.
First year, and Jen has 33 years in education and all with the North Schuylkill School District. So thank you, Jen. Our second retiree is Miss Carter. I don't even know who Miss Carter is. And if you have to look in a yearbook for her, she was an ISB teacher in Frackville, I believe. IST teacher. In 1993, she was hired by the district, and she became Miss Cooper. And Miss Cooper has spent all 30 years in North Schuylkill School District. Ms. Cooper, thank you for your dedication to our district as well. Miss Hornberger, who was hired as Miss Lawson. Miss Lawson was hired by the IU originally in 1990, but she has spent her entire career at North Schuylkill. So she spent all 33 years of her educational career teaching in North Schuylkill, and in 2005 she was officially hired by the district when she was separated, when the IU separated with the special education department. So Mrs. Hornberger, congratulations. Congratulations. Mr. Hauser. We do have rocking chairs for all our retirees, and Mr. Hauser, if you'd like to come up and sit in yours. Yours is the one that, for some reason, was picked to be on display, and they do have a printout of all these slides. They are in the main lobby, so if the retirees would like to take them tonight, you can. If you cannot, they are assembled. If you cannot get them home, we will find a way to make sure they get delivered to your house.
He was Mr. Hauser. He was a student teacher when I was in 6th grade.
So Mr. Hauser was hired in 1988. I believe Mr. Hauser was a long-term sub for a year or two, but again, 35 years in education, all 35 years in the North Schuylkill School District, and talking to Scott, he doesn't know anything else but North Schuylkill. So again, Mr. Hauser, thank you for your dedication to the district. Mrs. Hunsinger, if you look at the bottom there, 39 years in education. She is the only person I know that is a professional teacher that was hired hourly. Her first job at North Schuylkill was paid by the hour. Is that right, Beth?
That's correct.
So, doing a little research, we found out that she was paid by the hour, not salary, and never heard that before. She was hired in 1984. Again, 39 years in education, all 39 years served the North Schuylkill School District. Beth, thank you for your dedication to the district. Miss Kendra.
We all had that white hair,
In 1991, Ms. Kendra, I believe, was in the Frackville Elementary building as a long-term sub for a year or two. And it has been known that she sent flowers to the principal for a couple of years. And then she was officially hired as a...
Bribery works, bribery works.
So it did work because we kept her around for 32 years. Nancy has spent 32 years in our district. Again, thank you, Nancy, for your dedication to North Schuylkill. Dottie Miller. Dottie is our library aide. She was hired in 2003, and she spent 20 years in our district. Dottie, thank you. Miss Jones. Miss Jones there? Yeah, there she is. Miss Jones. She was hired in 1990 as a phys ed teacher. She was actually my phys ed teacher. She's the last remaining teacher in the district that I had. She was also athletic director, became Miss Minalda. She spent 33 years serving the district. Mrs. Minalda, thank you for your dedication to the district. Doris? Is Doris here? You know, Doris is a custodian. She spent 8 years in the district, serving our district as a custodian. And I'd just like to acknowledge her time spent with the district. Thank you, Doris. Sue Pershinsky, I know she can't be with us tonight. She spent 24 years in education. She was originally hired in 1999 in Arizona, and in 2007, North Schuylkill employed her, and she's been here ever since. Sue has 24 years in education. Mrs. Subik. Mrs. Subik was originally hired in 1987 by the IU, kind of like Mrs. Hornberger. She spent some time at Williams Valley, I believe, and St. Clair, and then at North Schuylkill, and then officially hired by the district in 2005. So again, 36 years in education. It's going to be greatly missed, Dan. Thank you. Mrs. Tarantelli. Mrs. Tarantelli, in 1988, we hired Mrs. Misevich, I believe, again, long-term substitute in Frackville, or Ashland it was. Again, another one that spent her whole career in the North Schuylkill School District, and it was, what, 35 years total with the district. I consider Ann one of the smartest people I know until I realized she married Ed. But again, Ann, thank you for your dedication to the district. Mrs. Whitaker, Missy was hired by the Pottsville School District in 1991, where I believe she taught kindergarten, first grade, third grade, title. But then she became smart and decided to become a Spartan in 2016. And in 2016, she became our principal until currently. And she has 32 years in education and is going to be retiring again with the group. Our only administrator retiring this time. So Missy, thank you for your dedication to our district. Stacy Walensky. Stacy, 1993, hired by Shenandoah Valley. And I believe, Stacy, did you go to Tamaqua and then back to Shenandoah Valley and then came here to North Schuylkill in 2008, again 30 years in education. Again, thank you to your dedication to the district. And I think last but not least is Carol Lee Zimmerman. In 1992, Carol Lee was hired by the district to work in the cafeteria. Is that right, Carol Lee?
Yep.
Spent time in the cafeteria, then became a paraprofessional, and then ultimately a full-time paraprofessional. She's currently the president of the support staff. Spent 30 years in the district, all 30 years with North Schuylkill. Again, Carol Lee, thank you for your dedication to the district. So, like I said, when you add all those years up, that's 450 years of service by 15 individuals. That's unheard of. And the majority of those 450 years are spent here at North Schuylkill. So we are very blessed to have those people here, and we're going to feel it next year when those people aren't here. So on behalf of the school board and the administration, I'd like to express our deepest gratitude. Your dedication, passion, and commitment to education have touched countless lives and shaped our future generations. You have made your mark on North Schuylkill, and your absence will be deeply felt. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, we wish you a well-deserved retirement filled with joy, relaxation, and new adventures. May your days be filled with happiness that you have brought to the lives of others. Thank you for your service, and congratulations on a truly remarkable career. I want you to remember, retirement is not the end of your teaching journey. It's an opportunity to explore new passions and continue making a difference. Thank you for saving your fort. Congratulations. Again, to the retirees, just a token of our appreciation is a rocking chair. I guess there's a little symbolic message there. They are out in the main lobby. If you'd like to take them this evening, feel free to do so. If not, you can make arrangements with myself or Mr. Amos, and we will either put them in the district office or business office so they're not sat on by students throughout the day tomorrow. You either can pick them up at a different time, or we can make sure they get delivered to your house. So again, congratulations.